So we're going to start to warm up the neck. We're going to inhale, take the gaze towards the ceiling. As we exhale, bring your chin to the chest. Inhale, take the gaze high. Exhale, bring your chin to the chest. Coming back through to center, take the gaze over to the right. Slowly inhale back through to center, exhale over to the left. Back through to center, over to the right. Exhale back through to center, over to the left. Coming back through to center, taking the right hip over to the right shoulder and just taking a few moments here. Taking a slow breath in, slow breath out. On the next inhale, we're going to float the left hand. We want to feel as though we're drawing the fingertips towards the body and sending the heel of the hand away. So taking a slow breath here. As we exhale, we're going to bring the hand into a fist and we're going to send this part of the hand away towards the left side of the space, taking a breath. On the next exhale, slowly coming back through to center, releasing the hand down. We're going to go on the opposite side. So just taking a moment here, opening that right side of the neck. When you're ready, in your own time, we're going to inhale, sweep that right hand. Draw the fingertips towards the body and send the heel of the hand away. Take a slow breath. Slow breath out. And on the next exhale, bring the hand into a fist. And send the right hand towards the right side of the space. Take a breath here. As we exhale, slowly releasing the hand down, back through to center. We're going to start to roll the shoulders back here. Nice and slow, seeing if we can squeeze those shoulder blades together when the shoulders go down the back. On the next exhale, change in direction. Seeing if we can really exaggerate this movement here. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, sweep the fingertips high. And as we exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Take the gaze over the back shoulder, take a slow breath in. And as we exhale, keep gazing over the back shoulder. As we inhale, let's sweep the fingertips back to the ceiling, gaze to the thumbs, exhale over to the left. Take a slow breath in. Exhale, gazing over the back shoulder, taking one last breath. And as we exhale, nice and slow, bring the fingertips towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, release the hands down. We're going to find our way into our tabletop position. And just coming through, moving through a few cat and cows with an inhale, dropping the belly. As we exhale, push the mat away. Inhale into our cow. Exhale into our angry cat. 2 more rounds. Feel free if you want to bring some free movement here. Maybe drawing a figure of 8 with the shoulders. Or maybe just moving freely with your cat and cows, bringing some weight into the wrists. Wherever we are, we're just taking one last breath here. And when you're ready, heading back into our tabletop position. We're going to lift the knees and head to our first downward facing dog, creating that A shape with the body. And maybe start to create that free movement again. Maybe swaying the hips from side to side, or maybe bending at the knees. Just making sure our fingertips are spread nice and wide. Pushing the hands into the mat and pushing the mat away from the body. Taking a moment to find some stillness, taking a slow breath in. As we exhale, coming onto the tiptoes. We're going to draw some semicircles with the feet as we walk the feet towards the hands. Planting the feet hip width apart, taking our ragdoll here, taking a deep bend into the knees, taking hold of the elbows. And maybe swaying the elbows from side to side, maybe shaking the head yes, shaking the head no. Just finding that free movement, lengthening through the spine. Awakening those hamstrings, taking one last breath. As we exhale nice and slow, releasing the arms down, bending at the knees, we're going to slowly rise all the way up as slow as we can go. Roll the shoulders away from the ears, find our mountain posture and just step towards the top of the mat. We're going to do our sun salutation, so with an inhale, taking the arms overhead. You may want to send the hips forward, and as we exhale, we're going to dive in, forward fold, chin to chest. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, we're going to bend the knees, plant the hands, and we're stepping the right foot back. Taking a moment, we're going to lower that back knee. You may want to pop a blanket or something underneath the back knee to give it a little bit more cushion. And as we inhale, we're going to take the arms nice and high, lowering the hips towards the mat. Taking a breath here. As we exhale, we're going to plant the hands, sending the hips back and extending that left leg down the center of the mat, flexing the left toes towards the body. You may want to keep a micro bend into that left knee, but see if you can pull back on this left hip, squaring the hips off to the front of the space. Taking one last breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to plant the front foot. Bending into the front knee, find our low lunge, taking a slow breath in. As we exhale, heading back into our half splits, planting the hands, extending that left leg. With an inhale, find some length in the spine, and as we exhale, fold over the left leg, keeping the gaze towards the big toe. Just pull back on that left hip, taking one last breath here. And as we exhale, when you're ready, planting the front foot, bending into the front knee, find your low lunge. We've got one last round. When you're ready, with an exhale, head back into our half splits. Taking a breath, finding that length in the spine. Exhale, fold over that front leg. Keep the gaze towards the big toe. And just taking a breath here. On the next exhale, we're going to plant the front foot. We're going to lift the back knee and we're going to step the left foot back into our plank position. As we exhale, we can either lower knees, chin and chest, or we can squeeze the elbows in, level all the way to the mat. As we inhale, maybe find baby cobra, or if you feel ready, find our full cobra, taking a breath here. As we exhale, you can either head straight to downward facing dog, or maybe passing through child's pose, and then head into downward facing dog, taking a slow breath in. Slow breath out. On the next inhale, coming onto the tiptoes, tiptoe the feet towards the hands, planting the feet, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, chin to chest. Bending at the knees, we're going to slowly rise all the way up as slow as we can go. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears, sweeping the fingertips towards the ceiling. And exhale, bring the hands through to our Samasthiti here, taking a slow breath here. Slow breath out. On the next inhale, sweep the fingertips high. Maybe send the hips forward. As we exhale, let's dive in, forward fold, chin to chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bending the knees, this time stepping the left foot back, taking a moment, lowering the back knee and finding your low lunge. Taking a breath here. On the next inhale, let's sweep those fingertips nice and high. And as we exhale, we're going to plant the hands, send the hips back, extend that right leg down the center of the mat. Take a slow breath in. As we exhale, fold over that right leg, pull back on that right hip, keep those right toes flexed towards the body. Taking a breath here. On the next exhale, let's plant the front foot, bending into the front knee, sweep those hands overhead, low lunge. Exhale, planting the hands, sending the hips back. Find your half splits. Taking a breath. Exhale, last round, planting into the front foot, lowering the hips, sweeping those fingertips overhead. Exhale back to our half splits. Taking a slow breath in, finding length in the spine. Exhale, folding over that right leg, taking a breath here. The next exhale, planting the front foot. So we're going to lift the back knee, step back into our plank position. As we exhale, knees, chin and chest, taking your vinyasa and lower all the way to the mat. As we inhale, baby cobra, or find your cobra. And as we exhale, maybe passing through child's pose and maybe heading straight to downward facing dog. Wherever you are, we're going to meet here and take a slow breath in. Slow breath out. On the next inhale, coming onto the tiptoes, walking the feet towards the hands, and we're just going to slowly lower the hips towards the mat. Take the legs out in front of us, and nice and slow, we're going to lower all the way towards the floor. Taking the arms out to the side, we're going to hook that right leg over the left. And we're just going to slowly lower the knees over to left. Take the gaze over to the right and just taking a few breaths here. Maybe close down the eyes. Taking one more breath. As we exhale, bringing the knees back through to center. Unhooking that right leg. We're now going to bring the left leg over that right. Slowly lower the knees to the right side of the space. Take the gaze over to the left hand and just take a few breaths here. Maybe close down the eyes. Taking one last breath. And as we exhale nice and slow, bringing the knees back through to center. Unhooking that left leg, bringing the knees into the chest. Maybe just starting to rock the knees from side to side. When you're ready, maybe starting to rock down the spine if that feels okay for you. Until we find our way to a standing position. Inhale, sweep those fingertips high. Exhale, draw the hands down, passing through our Samastiti here. Just taking a breath, taking a slow breath in. Opening the mouth and